Hello everybody, and before I start, really sorry to anyone in the EU on behalf of everyone from Britain. Yeah, it's the official day that we are going to be leaving the EU, although I've kind of taken that with a large pinch of salt, because I kind of expect that we'll get a message saying we're not leaving, it was a joke, a hoax, we need more time to decide and all of that. Well, we've waited about 3 years, we'll probably wait about another 2, but never mind. Enough politics from me. Let's do today's story. Now, today's story is Bambi's first introduction to paw prints. Paw prints, as we know, if you go outside in your garden, you'll see maybe a fox's print, a hedgehog's print, maybe little birds hopping around. They're little triangle paw prints. Maybe even a doggy's print as well. If you've got a dog or a cat, their prints are lying around. Certainly your mum and dad have probably seen a couple of prints when they've come in from a very rainy or dirty day. No doubt they've probably seen human prints as well. That's the funny thing about prints. Some of them look so incredibly similar. And if you've never seen prints before, that can be part of an excellent little mystery. Today's story is a Bambi story, and it's called The Winter Trail. One winter morning, Bambi was dozing in the wood when Thumper came over to play. Bambi followed Thumper through the forest. The sky was blue, and the ground was covered in a blanket of fresh snow. "Look at these tracks!" Thumper said excitedly. He pointed to a line of footprints in the snow. "Who do you suppose they belong to?" Bambi didn't know. So they decided to follow the trail. They soon came to a tree. "Wake up, friend owl," said Thumper. "Have you been out walking?" Bambi asked. "Now, why would I do that?" Friend Owl replied. "My wings take me where I need to go." Bambi and Thumper continued on. Next, they spotted a raccoon sitting next to a tree, his mouth full of red berries. "Hello, Mr. Raccoon," said Bambi shyly. "Did you happen to see who made those tracks in the snow?" The raccoon shook his head and began tapping the tree. "I know," Thumper cried. "He thinks we should ask the woodpeckers." Soon Bambi and Thumper found the woodpecker family. "Did you make the tracks in the snow?" Thumper called up to the birds. "Nah, we've been here all day," the mother bird answered. "Who can those tracks belong to?" Bambi asked. "I don't know," Thumper replied. They soon reached the end of the trail, and the tracks led all the way to a snowy bush where a family of quail was resting. "Did you make those tracks?" Thumper asked. "Why, yes," Miss Quill answered. "Friend Owl told me about this wonderful bush, so this morning my babies and I walked all the way over here." Satisfied that they had solved the mystery, Thumper and Bambi turned to go home. Behind them, they found a surprise. Both of their mums. "How'd you find us?" Thumper asked. Thumper's mother looked down at the tracks in the snow. "Ah, you followed our trail," Bambi cried. His mother nodded. "Now let's follow it back home, darling," Bambi's mother said. So that's just what they did. And hopefully there'll be a trail tomorrow to follow. Hopefully not a dangerous or disastrous one. We'll never know. Today was a wonderful day, but tomorrow will always be a mystery. It's part of the old saying. Today is the present. Yesterday was the past. But tomorrow will always be a mystery. And I know one part of the mystery is when we close our eyes and get a good night's sleep. Woozle! So, whatever the future holds, I'll always have Woozle with me. And I'll always have my partner too. So, bring on tomorrow. Pleasant dreams, my friends.